chase my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
Hey, Tristan. Oh, they don't have like.
Where's Tristan?
Hey, Tristan is Officer Nab, the Zombie King.
Hey, Tristan. It's Renee Winterstatter.
Hello, Tristan. This is Bob Paul.
Hi, Tristan. My name's Agnes Garbuscon.
Hi, Tristan.
Hi, Tristan.
Hi, Tristan. Hey, Tristan. I hope you're doing really well. Hey, Tristan.
Hi, Tristan. It's Gail.
Tristan. Hi, I'm Donnie Cates.
Hey, Kristen. This is Tim Seeley.
Hi, Tristan. It's George Perez.
Hi, Tristan.
Hey Tristan, thanks so much for reading, and I hope you continue to enjoy the books.
Hey, Tristan, where the hell are you?
Tristan, where are you?
Tristan, where are you?
Tristan, where are you?
Hi, this is Rags Morales.
Hi, I'm Paul Story. Hi, my name's Jamie Tinnell. Hey, guys, this is Joe Prado.
I'm comic book artist Freddie Williams II.
Lee Palmiotti. And I'm Amanda Connor.
I'm Ralph Tedesco from Zenescope, and you're watching Nerdette's Newsstand. And you are watching Nerdette Newsstand.
Nerdette's Newsstand.
Welcome to Nerdette's Newsstand.
You're listening to Nerdette's Newsstand.
Nerdette's Newsstand.
And you are watching
Nerdette Newsstand.
Good morning. Good morning, Robert. How are you?
Not too bad at all. How about you?
I am doing okay. We have to talk about some comics today. We also have some comic adjacent news to talk about. Some Suicide Squad stuff. Robert wants to talk about trailers.
Hey. Just some trailers. Just some trailers.
Like Knuckles? Okay,
Hey.
to be fair, I liked Inside Out 1.
All right, but hey, have you ever seen the Sonic movies?
No, why would I?
They were
Not
fun.
a fucking nerd.
They were.
That's a lie.
I was about to say, what's your name again?
That is a lie. But you know what? I never, I liked Sonic as a kid. I never got into it besides that.
The movies were good. The movies were good.
I have heard they were really good, and I did like that they really took constructive feedback and, changed things up during the first one because it looked like a nightmare initially. So it makes sense. But I never got into it. Why did I feel like, who is the voice of Knuckles?
Idris Elba.
Why did I think it was The Rock? Probably because he's in everything.
Yeah, but no, it's Idris Elba. It's been Idris Elba. They haven't changed him or anything.
I like Idris Elba. He was a good blood sport.
Yep, definitely.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so let's start with, Raymond already brought up Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League, so let's start with that, and then we'll go into comics. Now, this is a really good question. Hooded, did you beat it yet? Because I want to do squads this weekend. Now, I know we have Drunk Box, but, or Jackbox.
I think Drunk Box.
But I want to do some sort of squads. I think that'll be super fun. I was messing around with some of the other characters and quickly realized quickly realized that Harley's traversal sucks, especially
Yep.
compared to like
King Shark.
no, King Shark's the worst.
Hey,
Deadshot, Boomer, definitely easier to use.
believe it or not, King Shark is very good at handling the Riddler challenges.
The trophies or the races?
No, the races. The races.
See,
Because
I
of
think
because of his
Deadshot
dashing
is.
forward. His dashing forward allows you to perfectly recorrect yourself.
Okay, I'll have it done by the weekend. All right, then it's on. You guys just got to. I'll email all of you guys after stream, and we'll set up a time. Because it's going to be super fun. Are we all different people?
I think so.
I'm Harley, obviously, and nobody else is allowed.
Boomerang.
You're Shark, and he's Deadshot.
Yeah.
That works out so perfectly. It's going to be fun. Did you mess with the finite crisis levels at all?
Yes. I've gone up to level 14.
Oh my God, I made it to level 1. What? I made it to level 1, and I was proud of that shit. Well, I can be proud for myself. But yeah, so let's talk about this. So you sent this to me this morning, and this is incredible. Some people are, I even walked around. Okay. I walked around for like an hour looking for different, did he disappear? Oh no, he's okay. I walked around for like an hour looking for different Easter eggs. I found like, obviously they have the Where Are You ones with Superman. I found a James Gordon Jr. one.
Madam Xanadu.
I didn't find that one. There's a Peacemaker one I found. There's obviously Zatanna. Like, I even looked for, I didn't see any of this. I didn't see any of this.
Well, apparently these are all around the Superman statue.
Okay. All right. Well, that makes sense. Okay, so let's take a look at this. There is a hidden message that has been discovered in Suicide Squad. Players can find 12 calendars throughout Metropolis, each highlighting a specific date.
Yep.
The last calendar for December, located in Central Park, where a pivotal Batman scene takes place. In the game story, we know the scene. Uniquely features a bat symbol on the marked day. These calendars serve as a nod to Calendar Man, obviously. Yep. And if you order them by month, the dates go and spell out a message. Here's the message.
He will return. And that's not looking too much into it. That's too oddly specific.
It is so oddly specific. Now with what was it, the Flash?
Yeah.
Voice lines that they found about bringing him back.
Yep.
And now we've got this. This narrative was planned all along, but I will say I still love that they didn't let the return affect the main story.
Nope.
It was called Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League. I fully wanted to kill the Justice League.
Yep.
And they let that happen. Now, I wonder, okay, so it says, let me see here. I'm gonna go with a little theory. The last calendar in December. Okay. So that would be December 14th.
And they said they do each season in 2 months.
That's gonna be Batman's gonna be the last season. He's gonna return December 14th, 2024. That's my guess.
I agree.
Fuck yes. That's so cool. Now, this also begs the question.
Will they last that long?
That's not even funny. Why would you say that?
I'm joking.
Okay. No, it begs the question. Did Kevin Conroy already voice the lines for the return?
I've heard he has. I heard he has.
Yeah, I definitely think this was planned all along, and he absolutely already voiced those lines. That would be really silly for him not to just do it.
Like, Gary, there's no reason for Wonder Woman to die. Yes, there is. The League then has to face Superman. Otherwise, Wonder Woman could take out Superman.
And it was sad.
But yeah,
and it showed Harley's love for her.
If Wonder Woman is there,
and respect.
what's the point of the squad then?
Yeah. The only other way would have been to get her captured. I was hoping that she was the one that lived, right?
Yep.
Speaking of the ones who live, any
Okay.
Walking Dead fans? Got a few more days before the new season is out.
Hey, Steph.
The Michonne, and Rick at the end of the month. Good morning, Steph. But yeah, I'm super excited for this narrative to unfold.
Yep. So yeah, I am interested.
Otis is like, I can't do it again, man. I can't do it. I got PTSD. I've already lived through one death of Superman. I can't do it. No, I'm just teasing Otis.
Technically, twice. You have the comic, you have BVS.
Well, that doesn't count. That's Zack Snyder.
It counts. It counts.
It does count. But that didn't last near. What did it last near as long? It lasts what, one movie?
Until Justice League.
Yeah.
League. And that was a couple of years.
Yeah, that's true. That's my next. Oh, Pika's doing Death of Superman. More Death than Superman.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
stuff.
He and I have already gone over the entire trilogy.
Yeah. That's why I said more Death of Superman stuff. So
Yep.
I think this is awesome. I think each season, I don't think the first season we're gonna see a return because I
No.
think they want to introduce the Joker. So if they have 12 season plan, there's 5 members of the Justice League. Do you think we're gonna get 7 playable characters? So like every time there's a return of a member, that is its season, or
Well,
the other
apparently
time is.
Apparently, they released an image. It was shadowy, characters shadowed out.
Do you have it?
Oh,
I want to see it. I need to see it. I needs to see it.
I'm looking.
Oh my god. You're not talking about the one
With the
that-
silhouettes?
No, you're not talking about the one at the end of the game, right?
No.
A different one? Okay.
At least I'm positive.
Because the one at the end clearly showed Joker and Victor. And
Yeah, it wasn't that. It was
Maybe-
some-
okay, so I have a question. Where now I want to replay Arkham Knight because this has got me, wanting to. So where is, if I remember correctly, Jason just disappeared at the end, correct?
Yeah.
So Jason's still out there, right?
Unless he was one of those who got killed.
But there was no body. There was
Yeah,
nothing like that.
We just saw Tim's mask.
Okay, so we need Jason. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. We need Jason to return. This is a
Agreed.
perfect opportunity to have Jason return. Punk, thank you so much. He said, hi, Tristan, chat, and Robert. I'm reading Siren's Gate. You guys oh. I'm gonna withhold what I'm gonna say here. That I bought this week right now. It's from Dynamite. The comics that I ordered should come in next week. The comic store said. Let me know what you think of Siren's Gate, number 1.
Okay, this might be okay. Here's the images.
I got Siren's Gate and I was oof. The art's incredible. You gotta share your screen.
No, I'm sending it to you.
Oh, my bad. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, yeah, this is literally Robert. This is literally what's at the end.
That's what I thought. I realized after I saw the Joker, but they more zoomed in on it at least.
All right, obviously we know this is Joker and Victor.
One is Deathstroke, but yeah, who's the other one?
You think that's Deathstroke? Oh yeah, that's Deathstroke, ain't it? That's Deathstroke.
Yeah.
Who the fuck has this purple weird?
I have no clue.
Clayface, he looks a little bumpy.
Nah, I don't think so. I think that could be could that be a female character? Because I think we need a couple more chicks in the playable in the game.
Yeah, they're going by way of Mortal Kombat.
It's not Jay and Katana. It's not Katana.
No, and that's what I thought maybe this was initially, but that definitely looks like Deathstroke.
Yeah, but then who's the other one?
I honestly have no clue. Could it be Zoe?
Maybe.
That would be really cool.
Oh, I did get the first issue of Suicide Squad Kills.
Yeah, that's on my list. That's on my list. Shut it.
No, I'm saying no, but I used the code.
Oh yeah. What'd you
They're
get?
just dolls. They're just dolls.
Oh. What?
Yeah, they're just doll figurines that you're getting.
For every single one of them?
Every single one of the issues. I was like, that's it.
All right, I'm less worried about it. Mad Hatter? No, I don't think that's Mad Hatter.
No.
I would love it to be Orphan, but it's definitely not Orphan.
Oh, by the way, something that Raymond told me that is mentioned in the tapes.
What's that?
It's about the white Deadshot.
Oh, really? What did they say?
He's from Earth 2.
Oh.
So this whole
He's from Lex's Earth.
Yeah, so this whole time that we've been seeing him in the Arkham game, he basically already came over from the multiverse.
How are they going to explain that the multiverse was already open?
Who knows? I think they'll, given how that world is, they're probably going to say they had the technology, but it was a one-way trip.
So they're literally both Deadshot. Problem solved.
Yep. So it's like,
easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Tell you again, Rocksteady were, yes, they said stuff that I really think they should have phrased differently, but they didn't want to reveal the multiverse. But at the same time, let's be honest, it was handled a way that basically sounded like we don't care about our own continuity.
What?
No, the way they were saying about Deadshot, saying like, oh, it's just a faker.
Yeah, because he didn't know that.
No, obviously he didn't know that, but I'm just saying the audience, when you're setting that up for, years, that's just, oh, it's a faker. That's where then you're like, what?
I mean, I'm usually wait and see when it comes to explanations.
Oh yeah, that's true. And we got an explanation. That was a good one.
Yep. Yeah, that was a good one. That was definitely a good one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Very cool.
Okay.
So are we going to get a last thing about Suicide Squad? Are we going to get a explanation about Ivy?
Why do we need one? They basically Lex had found her, and she did the whole regrowing thing, but Lex has kept it stunted.
So she is part of the original Ivy.
Yeah,
she's not Earth 2.
Yeah, she's I'm definitely positive she's not Earth 2. She's just been stunted. Her growth has been stunted.
Okay.
Because Lex kept on letting her out.
Let her out only an hour, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So she's been growth stunted.
Okay. All right, that does make sense, sorta. I'll wait. I mean, I can handle it. I love her. She's adorable.
Yeah, but I gotta tell you this though. I just reached the point where one of the finite crisis ones where you're trying to protect Daphne, it's gotten really hard.
Are you on the mastery stuff?
Yes, I'm on one of the mastery stuff.
I'm trying.
And I'm doing good with it. I was doing good with it, but I got to this one where it's way too high up of the hit points. I'm like, oh, come on. I keep failing it.
I mean, I was going to say something smart ass about a mouse and keyboard, but I couldn't think of anything. Are you eating breakfast?
Finishing it off.
Oh my God.
What?
Out of control.
Oh, I know you're never eating breakfast. We can't see you, though.
I never eat breakfast. Goodness.
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Is it though? Is it though? Okay. Let's move on to comics. I got my little list here.
Yep, I got mine all ready to go.
All right. You got one up already, so talk about it.
Beast World. This is actually going to be Beast World 5 and 6 I'm going to talk about.
Okay, perfect.
So in issue 4, Beast Boy or Garo is dead thanks to a character that Amanda Waller and Peacemaker had utilized that did a black hole right in his brain. So he's dead. And now Amanda Waller is utilizing this to take over. She's finally being revealing herself to the public, which, if you remember, she's never been in the public eye before.
Right, and look at that. Look at that hairline. My goodness, she needs some Rogaine.
But yeah, basically they're saying now we're going to have to kill all the remaining people who've been infected. She doesn't like it, but we have no choice but to do it. Of course, the others are like, we need to stop this before she does.
Wait, hold on. Lex 2 tries to deny that he opened the multiverse back then, but he's super vague about it, probably intentioning. Knowing Lex 2, the final double tape says Lex 2 pointing out the time discrepancy, but it's clear he's lying and he didn't know anything back then. Okay.
Right.
That makes sense. That does make a lot of sense.
It does. But anyway, so they're trying to break their way in, which unfortunately then it's Nightwing's going to pull a real boneheaded move by busting in there. It's like, yeah, this normally would have worked when Waller was keeping herself on the down low. Now that she's not, Waller's not going to care anymore. And he just gave Waller ammunition to go after the heroes.
Oh my God, more Peacemaker.
Yeah, but he got his butt kicked.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, and basically this is when she makes it clear, like, yeah, now we have a good reason to go after the heroes. Like, they want to be told who to blame. They crave deities and despots. The Titans will not allow you to be a dictator or a god, Waller. The High Titans just hacked the military. You think people will accept that? If I'd known how recklessly stupid you'd act in response, I would have killed Garfield Logan years ago. Oh, but Raven is pissed off. But then we finally find out who's Dr. Hate. It's Raven's evil self.
Oh, that's a good reveal.
Which we knew from Titans has been missing.
Aha, that is a good reveal. I like it.
Yep, and then that leads into the final issue where... Oh, come on. Peacemaker, I can't see anything, Oh. But yeah, it's going to be a big fight between these two. Then they start figure out using abilities to force out all of the different Garo spawn. And they start to destroy them, but as it goes on, it's soon then made clear. Oh, they also went to the president and said, we helped your wife. We restored her. I also love this. He's ready to reveal himself. Don't take it off, son. I know how important.
Oh, it's President Biden, isn't it?
Yeah, and I'm like, this is too well thought out for Biden. I do appreciate the gesture.
We should have Kamala behind him with like puppet strings.
Huh. But yeah, basically showing that they're working. The president realized it was a mistake doing this with Waller, but now they want to try to put everything back in the bottle. Oh, there's Harley.
I don't want to look at that. Oh my God.
They try and gather them all up, but as they're going on, Raven is told, "Oh, there's still parts of Garfield, Beast Boy." So they grab them all, gather them all up because they want to put them back together to save him.
Right.
All the while, Raven is facing off against Hate still, and then it starts to lead into they destroy the helmet. So apparently that thing is not as indestructible as Dr. Fate's helmet.
Well, it's probably a copy or something, isn't it?
Something like that. And then it leads to the two are charging at each other, ready for a fight. And I've loved that. Like, I would prefer Oblivion. Bit harsh. Just die, disappointment.
Oh my God. So dramatic.
Raven shows up. The Garfield stuff are reforming, but he doesn't have everything there. Until they realize, oh, wait, we still have that other part of Garo from the other dimension. But still, though, Waller is still able to use it to turn against the public, saying the Titans are not heroes. They are aliens, demons, monsters, and machines, deciding they alone can act for an entire planet. Again, and she's taking the Hall of Justice into the Hall of Order.
Oh, Lordy.
Yep. So, yeah, they decide... to bring it back that chunk of Beast Boy, and doing so brings him back to normal. But then we find out it wasn't Raven who won the fight. It was Dr. Hate. Raven, and now she's a sleeper cell.
So now where's Raven?
And stuck in her gym.
Ah, okay. Okay, that's a really good conclusion.
Everything we saw here was actually Hate in disguise.
That is really well done. I like it.
Yeah. So I gotta say, this is one of the better events in a while.
And I skipped it like an asshat.
Because
of course I did.
I don't blame you if they're a bunch of duds.
Yeah, and that was the thing. I read all the duds, and I skipped the good one. Oh, well.
I know. And it's like, well, Tom Taylor wrote this. Of course it was actually going to be a good one.
That is true. That is true.
So, yeah. What else? What do you got?
I'll start with the DC book. I actually don't know.
Oh, that one.
Is this on the app exclusively? Is that what it was made for?
Yes. I did not see that at the store.
Okay, yeah, this is actually very, very good. It's a one shot, is to my understanding. I tried to look it up, but I can't actually find it if it's going to be continuing or not. But it's a self-contained story, so it doesn't really need to be. So we see Arthur, he's talking back and forth with his dad. An oil rigger blows up, and basically the entire time, we see Mira is very, I want to say bitchy, but that's not the right word. Mira is very, she's a queen of her people. She wants her people to come first. She doesn't care about saving. She says, let them drown. She just is worried about saving the ocean. So she goes to the oil rigger. He goes to save the people. And of course, Black Manta interferes. In Tom we trust. No kidding. And they end up having a fight, kind of the typical dialogue you would expect. You killed my father. Brr, 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 brr. And the good thing about this here was what we see in Mira. And that's what I really liked about this book is as she's seeing these people, she's remembering, their child. She's remembering the moments, and she decides to try to help and actually does help, and they're able to save everyone. She's not happy about it, but she at least now is, because before when we were talking to the dad, she was out in the ocean just listening, and she wouldn't go in, and and it ends with beers. Like, it's just a really good self-contained Aquaman story. A one-shot, really well written, and you see like kind of the basics of the characters. Mira's bitchy. She is. Yeah. She definitely is, but she's very like, my people and my ocean is all that matters. Yeah, exactly. But then she comes to her senses and realizes, there's humanity in Arthur, there's humanity in everyone, and basically, I'm gonna help.
Flop right in the chair, and it proves that where she goes from that to like,
Yep, and they all have a beer. I still haven't seen this movie.
It is good.
I know. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I need to see it.
The fact that it didn't bomb. It didn't bomb at all.
Yeah, I think it broke even, didn't it?
Oh, more than that. It made.
Did it? I didn't pay attention. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think Amber ruined her reputation.
Not really.
I do think she tainted it there for a while. A lot of people don't like Amber, right? Rightfully so.
Give us Dolphin. Give us Dolphin.
Yeah, there for a while, I thought that was a really good idea. But with the DCU reboot, they could really put someone awesome in charge there in that role and bring back that Mira character that we love. Start her off with this, my people are superior kind of attitude as a princess, and then move on from there. Yeah, I really liked it. I really enjoyed it.
Now, my next one is a surprise, but this was a good issue.
It finally got good.
And I don't know if it's a flash in the pan or anything like that, but we actually, and the fact that just some guy did a video about this.
I think hasn't he been reviewing all of them, or at least
some of them, yeah.
Quite a few of them.
Yeah. But yeah, basically we find out about the guy who would become Crimson Lantern, Vlad. Turns out he was a spy. A spy sent in who would do whatever it takes for it. And he was sent in to try and find about the Crimson Flame of Death. And the only thing to do was to get close to Alan, which he did. Under a synonym, and he basically built up the trust and everything so that he could, work his way in. All the while, stuff like when Alan was just so caught up in the love and everything, he didn't see it.
Right.
And basically then to the point where then it eventually led to him finding and getting the Crimson Flame, thus giving the Soviets their own Green Lantern.
Ah.
That was the entire point of it all.
His design is really cool.
And I love this. Come on, Alan. Florida State college baseball champs. Really? I've never been to Florida. I'm not from your country. And even I know Florida State's been a women's college for 30 years. No baseball team. I mean, it's such an obvious lie. You'd think I wanted to be caught. So in other words, he was so caught up in it, Alan didn't look into it. You know what I mean?
I was taking a drink at the wrong time. I'm sorry.
Oh. But think about that.
Yeah, but that's very cool.
Yeah. And Alan is pissed off and trying to ask, why did you kill all those men? And, I love this. They just fly right through there. No one's paying attention because they just phase through it all. But yeah, it leads to a big fight and everything. As he's explaining, there's more to your power than you realize. And if all you want is me, why kill those men? Why not just kill me? I didn't want to kill anyone, but you did, and not just anyone. People I was close to. Were you jealous of them? Did you even listen to my story? I'm not like you. I have a wife now. Does she know you're a what? A spy? But yeah, then he talks about this house that they went to and bought and everything. It was meant to lower his guard down. I hope you replace that front step. Not before falling hard on my ass one or two more times. You're so stupid. He punches him to take his battery.
Wait, were they just about to
No, it was just a nice moment. But then Alan used that to break through to lower his defenses so he can grab his battery and use it to charge.
Smart.
Again, this is how
what issue is this?
4.
Okay, so there's 2 more, right?
So he could just fuck it up just as easily. But this is using him being gay to a good advantage. This is smart writing.
Did she know you're a spy?
A spy.
A queer man in the closet.
No, well, again, it's even playing it up where was he or was he actually
just
a spy who would do whatever it takes, even posing as a queer man?
It could be either. And
again, this is smart right. Doesn't make up for the whole
fucking
Alan slept around.
Doesn't
make up for that.
No, I agree. But you got to give credit where it's due.
Oh, yeah, this is smart writing. Him being a Russian spy who would do whatever it takes. And that's true. They did do this.
I watched just some guy's video on it, giving him credit where it was due. And then I went back a day later just to look at the comments because I knew it was going to be.
Yep. And were they?
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely.
It's all, it's like fruit. Again, it's credit where it's due. This was the best issue where it took this, and it felt like Sheridan actually, I think this is the issue Sheridan wanted to tell. He just bungled his way up to it.
I mean, yeah, but at least he finally got there. I would say, well, you said 4 issues, right? Yeah. 4 issues is a little bit too long, but still, at least he got there.
This writing is up there with his Shazam work.
But not with his Titans Academy.
Well, that was the other issues.
Yeah. Well, that's really good. I love the
Yeah.
design of the Crimson Lantern. He
Yeah,
looks
but to be
sick.
fair though, I think that was created in the JSA stuff, and they're just utilizing that.
Yeah, but still, I love it.
I love this bit. The whole it's a woman's college.
I would have never known that either.
Yeah.
All I know is that the NFL is rigged. That's all I know.
Ah.
'Cause
it
of
is.
Taylor
Well,
Swift.
Okay, to be fair, it's more the referees that are rigging it. It's not like the teams themselves are rigging it.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Okay, so
I don't know anything about football. I was just joking.
Yeah, football.
Football. Okay, I've got Grimm number 15.
How much? I kept thinking this was going to end eventually. Is this still going?
Yeah, like it's either I forget to read it or it's delayed, but it does seemingly take a lot longer to come out. I don't know. This may be ongoing at this point. It's on 15.
Yeah.
So we have the Fates talking in a diner. Everything has already gone chaotic. Nobody can die. The worlds are basically crossing over. Nobody can die, but you can be shot and in the pain of a gunshot and still not die. So we basically have Marcel. We're going to get Marcel because he was in his own personal hell for I don't know, like 5 issues now. It's been a while. And they end up getting him and going back, and they end up getting stuck and finding this. We got to get through the Fates. The Fates. Okay. In where the worlds are coming together. But Annabelle. Annabelle. The design I love, the woman that was the best in this, has now gone full grapefruit.
I was gonna say, those look like bananas and all that.
Or doesn't it look like the Lamia from Poison Ivy?
Well, that too, yeah.
Because she was promised by what's her name? I forget her name. But
You've been keeping up with this more than I have, so I don't know.
Basically, she made a deal, and the deal was for them, and that's when they were captured. But now she had to go good on her deal, and she said she wanted the seed of the original sin resting in hell since its very inception. So that is why Annabelle is like this, and this is what the fight is going to be. Is it Arya? I don't remember her name. But now they're going to have to end up working together, and they need an army. And it's so freaking good. I love the artist on this makes it so
expressive.
Yes. Like I've said this before, I would love to have an animation in this style. It's beautiful. No hooded.
It's like we just got rid of one bad nickname. Now we got another one.
No, not that. No, Reese. I didn't even see that till just now. No, I was talking about because you said something about other freaking sports. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, I have heard good things about this.
Yep, it has been so good. It's Al Ewing is continuing on now. He's leading up to this Roxxon Thor stuff they're doing where Roxxon, the evil corporation, have bought up Marvel. And they plan on changing Thor's story to suit their needs by utilizing the stories of it. But here we're having Thor meeting up with Loki, basically trying to get all the story straight because it's been so much. It always feels like this is basically playing up the idea of tweaks to history have happened. So he wants to get everything straightened out, but Loki's also still being the villain.
Okay.
I like this design. It's like feminine, but yet still a guy.
Wait, who? Loki?
Yeah.
Where does he have a design where I can see his whole body?
There's that one there.
I don't like that at all. Is that a girl?
No. It's
No.
supposed to be in between. It's supposed to be an in between.
Oh, he's androgynous. Okay.
Yeah. But
okay.
and then there's the prior Loki, there's Kid Loki, and then there's classic Loki. Basically,
I like classic Loki. I like Upon. Once Upon a Time, where he says Upon. Was that the one they used in the Vote Loki one?
That would be this one here.
Yeah, that's the one I like.
Yeah. And then you have Kid Loki, who actually was trying to be good. But anyway, so we're retelling an old issue. All this here is from a different point of view of an actual prior issue. We'll find out at the end which issue it was, of them going through the woods, chit-chatting it up. As Loki's retelling it all, he's like, I was young and bullish. So he's recalling all these things. But there's going to be some changes that they meet this giant. And eventually it leads to the giant falling asleep. Now, in the original story, Thor used his hammer. Here, he's using an axe. And he swings at the guy, doesn't do much good, but it wakes him up still. But it's already showing that the story is changing. And there's Roxxon with the Minotaur, and that was the issue.
Wait, hold on. Isn't that Enchantress?
Yes, Enchantress is helping them change the history.
Okay, that makes sense.
And that was issue 272 they were reenacting here.
Oh, okay.
I went back and checked. Most of this is from that original issue.
So they didn't have to write anything original?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's weird.
Oh, no. They're changing that history still. So most of it, they use it.
I get it. Oh, that's neat.
But they're changing the events. Like I said, originally it was the hammer. Here was the axe. It's showing that the story's already changing.
Okay, that's cool. I like it.
Yeah, it says like Skull Magic Dario, but 2 can play at that game, and the prize is the mighty Thor. So basically, Loki's already changed it. Enchantress is changing it.
That guy has a bat symbol on his trousers.
No, that's oh geez, I just forgot his name. The Executioner.
Oh, the guy that the guy from Urban. The boy Carl Urban played.
Yeah, him.
Okay. Yeah, that's a neat idea.
Yeah, this has been such a good story.
That's a neat idea for fans who like Black Phoenix says he has that original issue to be able to go back and forth and look at differences and little clues they put in. I like that.
Okay, Reese, can I point out something that Reese? You do know that Girl Loki was first introduced during JMS's run, way before the MCU, and it was done as an in-story reason where Loki was claiming, oh, you brought back the gods, but you turned me into a girl and everything. But in actuality, he was hiding in Lady Sif's new body.
In her vagina?
No, I said the body.
He could have been a tampon. We never know.
But my point is, though, Girl Loki had been around for a long time before the MCU. So, yeah. Don't act like it was something they made up for the MCU. They did. It wasn't. And Girl Loki had been popular for a long time.
Robert, quit taking the bait.
I'm sorry. I want to actually throw out facts in that regard.
No, I know. I'm just kidding. All right. Next, I have Lady Death versus Zombie Tramp.
Ooh, Lady Death. Even in this art style, she has the biggest rack.
She does. And will mild nudity warning here? Not that anyone really cares.
What do you expect from Lady Death? What do you expect?
I like Lady Death though. Usually when it's written well. I mean, usually it is though.
Mm-hmm.
We have I don't know enough about Lady Death to know what a black celebration is, but regardless. So we see Zombie Tramp and she's trying to pick out her next target because she's hungry.
Mm-hmm.
And she sees this guy that he's essentially like always looking at kids. Like he's definitely like a pedo. So she goes and she's like, I need help, blah, 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 trying to show her tits. And he's like, nah, I'm good. And she's like, my little girl's in the car. And he's like, wait, okay. Like, and she ends up obviously eating him. And I love this one panel. Where's it at? She's like, "Oh, you delicious fat fucker."
Yep.
I love the humor in this. The humor in this is incredible. But then we see Lady Death, and the art style in this, Robert, quit
Sorry.
beating him up. The art. I want to look at the artist because
I love this art. I love this art.
Dan Mendoza.
Who wrote it?
Duh. Yep, I knew that. But the art style is so good. The whole thing was. But and then we see obviously what Lady Death is about. You know, she has a bloodlust, da. So all of a sudden they both get transported somewhere and they can't figure out what is going on. And they end up, you know, seeing each other and kind of fighting on that, and then don't really know why they're fighting. Lady Death calls her a fake internet witch. And then she goes, I assure, because she called her fake too, and she's like, I assure you everything is real. Can't say the same about you though. And she shows her boobs. I love it.
Yep.
And then they realize, so this little kitty's been watching them. This adorable little kitty. And all of a sudden we see this kitty transform
into another.
And her name is Six. And she is the one that brought them both there because she's bored and she wants entertainment. Basically.
This is cute. It's funny. And I love how the art style is both uber sexualized and yet at the same time looking like it's trying to be kitty.
Well, and they lean into it, right? They know it's uber sexualized, so they make it funny. And it's really well done. So Six basically is bored and wants them to fight. That's literally all this is her getting bored, them fighting, and the fighting, the way they do the choreography and stuff is really, really good. She starts to lose a little bit of control of the world. And they're going to take advantage of that. Lady Tramp has all these extra girls with her in case she needs extra body parts. Like, she may get a limb cut off. She's going to use one of those girls and take one of their limbs. I love it. But we actually get to see why she is losing control of the simulation that they're in. And that's because she is sleeping. And she's casting this spell. Six is casting this spell in her sleep. And so they end up both having to work together in order to break this spell.
They fight and team up, typical.
Yeah, but it was fun. And they end up being able to wake her up and going back to their own worlds. And it was really fun. I really enjoyed the humor that they put into this. And like, I don't, this is how you do overtly sexualized characters. Make it fun. That's all you got to do. It's so good.
Why did I see this as animation?
Huh?
You know, I can see it as an anime stuff on Adult Swim, granted.
Oh, yeah. I could absolutely see that. Yeah, I love it. I love it. It was fun. It was a little naughty, but that's okay.
Yep. Next to I'm going to go over
way less naughty.
Yep. Next to I'm going to go over the annuals, 2 annuals. First, World's Finest Annual, which has just some little stories like we have in the 5th Dimension. This is done by Mark Waid and Cullen Bunn. As we're seeing the
oh no. Oh my god. Why? Okay, they're so cute. I love
the Might League.
I might need to read this.
Order. I'll have a Greek salad. Ham on rye here. Tuna on rye. Chili. Of course, Greener wants chili. Could I hear the vegan options, please?
Oh my god, I love them.
This is just the first story, obviously. I love this. I've got an article on the 10 most inspirational heroes I should send you. That's clickbait. I'll turn you into bait. So yeah,
oh my god.
I try to stop them. Again, this is just the first story. And yeah, for a moment, they tap into their other proper heroes.
They're so freaking cute.
But then Green Mike gets an arrow through him by Sinestro. or Sinet's might. So yeah, big fight and everything, and the bad guys are the ones taking over.
Oh my god, I love them so much.
And so yeah, to be continued in number 25.
Do you remember that World's Finest issue with Joshua Williamson wrote it? And it was an annual, and it had Batmite, and it had Mixelpix, and they did like, yeah, they had like the toys. Oh my god, that's what it reminds me of, and I can't remember. It's like
yes, I do remember that.
That's what it reminds me of. Now I gotta read it.
Yep, but we have this one moment with Metamorpho that takes place between pages. Or between
Is Metamorpho, like, are they, like, I know some people like him, but, like, I never really cared for the character.
Metamorpho's
Is he trying to be cool now?
Yeah, he's always been cool. He's just never been utilized properly.
All right.
He's been part of the Outsiders, Tris.
I know, and I like the Outsiders. Metamorpho was just always my least favorite. I do like his origin and stuff. Don't get me wrong, but like, it's very Hawkman-esque, kind of, you know.
Yep. Oh, and then we get some stuff with the World's Finest Teen Titans, done by Stephanie Williams, who again, these shorts here, they're clearly putting a leash on. And we get
Smart. It's Bumblebee.
Yep, we get her backstory. As long as it's not John Ridley, I'm good with anyone writing her.
John Ridley did a really good story last year.
Yep. We got Chris Cantwell writing
Why is he back again?
What do you mean back?
I told him to go to Marvel.
He's been at Marvel.
I told him to stay there.
Yeah, he's writing the Challengers of the Unknown.
Okay.
Well, he's not writing any of the main characters.
That's fair.
So there's that one. Then we have a Batman and Robin annual. Come on, load up. There we go. And the artwork's it's Howard Porter, but I've always said this, Howard Porter's become more and more hit and miss lately.
Yeah, he used to be like always a hit.
Yeah, but now
and now it's, yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah, it's them dealing with, we have like the most dangerous road trip as they're on a road trip for reasons.
Yeah, that art.
I get it is not.
It's
Porter's
fine,
fault.
but it's it's definitely not.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, they find this dead body and they're trying to figure out who it is, what's going on here.
Looked like Bruce had a Jay Leno chin.
I noticed that. Like,
right there. Oh my god.
Or a Bruce Campbell chin.
Or yeah, but his isn't as bad. He at least looks decent with it. Jay Leno just looks like it could freaking beat somebody up.
We have Roulette.
Roulette?
Yeah, the woman who's always behind by placing bets on things, for having heroes.
Oh, wait, I don't know. When's that?
We haven't seen her.
I don't remember ever, yeah.
She was one from JSA, among other things, back in the day. And she was in the Blah Ha Ha Super Buddies miniseries.
Was she in the Wade JSA stuff?
Mark Wade? No.
Okay.
But yeah, basically, she's sending them out on hunting because it's like the greatest game. Only in this case, these two are just doing their own little camping thing, not knowing that they're coming for them.
No, that's really cool.
Yep. And then eventually leads to them having, them just casually stopping them without making it clear who they are. So basically, they set all these traps up ahead of time.
And they find them all?
Yeah, they're all getting caught and caught up with them.
Wait. Who the fuck is that? I remember that.
I'm trying to remember.
I remember that from the Nightmare stuff.
Yeah. I'm blanking on who he is. But yeah, I remember him from that. But yeah, he's trying to make his way there as they're, confirm the kill. Nope, not there. Again, I just love this how, oh, look, Bloodsport.
Is that Bloodsport? It's Bloodsport.
Yeah, it's Bloodsport.
That's not, I don't.
I see that's his new look. That's his new look.
Yeah, that must be new. Okay.
But again, I like this how all this is going on while again, Bruce and Demi are just having some time out to themselves. And I love this. Everyone is taken down and everything. While they were just out chilling.
Chilling like a villain.
Did you know that Roulette had turned this into a hunting ground? Was this all some sort of plan to have for us to have some some father-son bonding? He could at least have brought our suits and weapons. Now, where would that fun be in that?
Exactly.
Again, a nice done-in-one issue.
That's cool. And you guys, you need to share with Reese. Everybody gets a bag of dicks. Come on now. Everybody gets a bag of dicks.
Oh,
it's not fair.
Punk just tipped again.
Oh, okay. Let me get it.
Yep.
And then I have my next book, which is DC.
Oh, you got a DC book.
Yes.
It's not Wonder Woman again, is it?
Oh, that's on my list.
All right.
I gotta spoil shit. Punk says Siren's Gate #1 was great. The story and art work were also great. I'm going to keep buying it. I'm not familiar with Sharon Marr.
I'll be right back. I have to get something at my door. I'll be right back.
Go for it. So I'm really glad you like it. I liked the artwork. I will say that. I liked the character at first. I didn't like the lettering and the way that it was set up. It felt like a mobile app. As weird as that sounds, it did. And the story, #1, if I remember correctly, we meet the girl. She goes and meets that author, and then I think werewolves are introduced by the end. It wasn't for me. It was very, very different, but I will say the art is great. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It just wasn't something I personally could get into. But I see the draw there. The draws, I definitely do. Oh my God, you get a bag of dicks. You get a bag of dicks. You get a bag of dicks. Everybody gets a bag of dicks. All right, I'll start my next book. Because I don't think Robert has it on his. So I have Lightly, this book. It's not anything to write home about. I want all the information I can know about the origin of this, so that's why I'm reading this. It's the prequel to the game. And it does. So I'm going to ask Robert. He'll probably know. I'm going to ask you. You'll probably know.
Which book? First of all, which book?
Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League.
That was one. Yeah, you mean the Asylum, Arkham Asylum?
Kills Arkham Asylum, yeah.
Yeah. That was
now
one,
this
that was one of mine too.
ties into those games, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure.
Yes, it definitely ties into the game, and even says here, this is after the events of.
No, I know, but I don't. It said after the events of this, and then I was worried that it was like after the events of when they made the tower. So I was just making sure it only had it tied into the one. Okay, so basically, it's fine. Fine. It's just an introduction as to what happened before the game. Batman's not evil yet. Why he's wearing this suit? Any clue?
That was similar to the design he wore in Batman 900.
Okay, but this is nothing to do with that.
No, that
it should have been the Arkham Knight suit.
True. Who knows?
Editorial. If I can pick up on it, you should pick up on it.
Now, I'll say this quickly. This is one of the few times where I'm always hesitant about reading this book because it's layman. And what have I said? If a person comes in, but it's tying into the game. It has the codes. That trumps it. Yeah.
I totally get it. But Amanda's trying to boss Batman around, telling him how good the security is. We've got Zsasz, which was really cool. I was hoping there was something for Zsasz, but no, Clearly, by the end, there's nothing for Sass.
Now, here's what I just realized. Given
what's
what
that?
it's called, are they going to be killing off all the characters?
I don't know. They definitely they kill one. I mean, there's a start to that. We get the new Arkham Asylum, and it's taken over by Argus, and
Yeah, makes sense.
and even Jim's worried about how bad it is in there, and Harley kind of gives him, the rundown of absolutely how terrible it is.
Yep.
This made me laugh. Zaz says something about he's gonna get stuck, and he's like, what? I'm flattered, but that's not something I'm interested in. And he's
What?
like, no,
What?
you
Oh,
idiot,
yeah.
with a blade. It's not a sex thing.
What? Stick me? I'm flattered, but I love that about Croc, that voice of his.
I know. I thought that was really funny. And then he eats his head because he's like, he was threatening me. What am I supposed to do?
So,
I'm gonna eat him.
So it's like, well, Zaz is dead. Arkham vs. Zaz is now dead.
He went out unceremoniously after all those phone calls.
Yeah,
All those freaking phones ringing.
Let's be fair. He went down like he played a punk.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's very true. So we end up seeing Croc.
Who is in his Arkham Knight look still?
Yes. I love how so I wonder how they're gonna do that when Deathstroke comes into the game, because there's gonna be so much jokes. Because they're continuing that thing about the world's deadliest assassin, and he gets all like big and bad, like, and he's like, nah, I was talking about Deathstroke, not you. You're not quite as impressive. The funny thing about reading this is I read it all in their voice actors.
Same here.
Oi, I need a word. Like, I read it in that voice. Croc kicks out. Batman comes in, even though Amanda's been saying how good security is. Obviously, it wasn't that good. That was kind of the whole point of that. And we see the world going to hell, and that's where it says,
So basically, this is right before,
like minutes,
or an hour before. Who knows how long? So
it's literally it's when it says prequel, it means like, right as they're being chosen.
Yeah, exactly. Now, of course, obviously, this is going to end with them attached to the gurneys or whatnot.
Huh?
At the beginning of the game.
Oh, yeah.
So
I'm sure we'll see that by the end.
Yeah. By the way, in case you were wondering when I was at the door, I got 2 comics that I had ordered.
Wait, hold on.
Hulk and Thor annual.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because they're prequels. They have prequel materials to the Phil Kennedy Johnson and the Al Ewing stuff, which I didn't realize when the issues came out. So I then decided, okay, I'm going to buy them separately. And I got them for dirt cheap on eBay.
Oh, that's really cool. Awesome.
So yeah, they both came in. And funny enough, the main story for this one is in one of the sword trades I got, but it's the backup story that I wanted.
Oh, so you've already read part of it.
Yeah, I did. But yeah,
also, good morning, Todd.
Yeah, and what I like about the backup story is that it shows how Mjolnir got fixed because it was broken during Donny Cates' run. It just got reforged. Thor basically decides, it was fun, but I finally realized I'm done. Al Ewing just had to be where he's like, oh, like you were questioning yourself. Oh yeah, I decided to stop. He just decided to stop questioning himself and realize, what's the point? It's been bringing me nothing but misery.
Okay, all right, that works.
Yeah, and then he's like, oh, my hammer puts up the lightning and it just heals it back up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just cool. Like he just resolves it like that.
Sounds about right. Sounds about like comics.
Yeah, exactly. And I miss when comics would do stuff like that. Oh
What
yeah, Todd, we've already gone over that.
Oh yeah, we went over that in the beginning, Todd. That is so cool. Like,
Yep,
I'm so glad
Reese
all these
wasn't
little
here.
Easter eggs are coming out.
Reese wasn't here for that.
One Hand by Ron. Wait. Oh, Reese wasn't here. Okay, explain it. I want to look. I think I have this book that Michael's talking about. Is it from his new line? I think I have it and I haven't read it yet. I'm looking at my books real quick.
But yeah, Reese, we just found out there's clues littered out throughout the entire game of oh, you don't need to hear it? You're gonna hear it anyway. Scattered throughout the game, there are these calendars which have specific dates and everything on it. And if you look it all up, it spells out words, he will return. And in December, it has a bat symbol. Making it very clear Batman is coming back, which was their plan. That was clearly
all along.
All along, that was their plan, to bring the lead back, and Batman will be back in December.
That's our running theory. Is it's going to be December.
Yep, I have to agree with Raymond on that last one.
Yeah. Okay, I do have the book he was talking about. I knew I knew it, but it's not. It's from Image. I love Ram V. I wish you would go back to Radio Apocalypse, but that's done. But yes, I have not read it yet, but I do have it, so I'm very curious. I about bet it's gonna be good.
Hey, Todd just said he got over being a hater.
Hold on, do I have it?
Oh wait, I don't think Reese heard. He just simply says, "I'll get a copy." I think he just took off.
He's
In
messing
other
with
words,
you.
Reese doesn't want to hear something that might prove him wrong.
No, I don't freaking have it. Okay, I'm getting it.
Slacker.
I know, it's Ram V. Why would I not get it?
Right, well,
Good morning, Warm Lily.
Yeah, it's my turn now.
Oh, this is on my list too. Do you have another book that you can go over? Because I gotta pee and I want one that's not on my. Okay, yeah. Yep, I'm good with that one. Yep, give me 2 seconds. Start talking about your book.
Okay, Power Rangers The Return. This was the book that Amy Jo Johnson, the original Kimberly, the original Pink Ranger, is writing. And it's an alternate history, alternate timeline. Things played out differently. We're seeing a version of events where years ago, by this point, the Rangers have defeated Rita and Zed once and for all, but not without great cost, without casualties. We then see that Jason is still being the Red Ranger and someone is stealing the power cord. We then find out how Trini was once the mayor of Angel Grove but passed away. We see Billy's been running his own company. We see that Zach did a tell-all book that basically claimed he was the Ranger, like the Black Ranger, but none of the others are known. Kimberly is gone under a different name. She's gone underground, keeping herself distant. Why? Because Tommy sacrificed his life. Tommy sacrificed his life for everything, and she's been a recluse ever since. But she meets up with the others, and they're basically, having this.
Wait. Isn't the actor that played Tommy dead in real life?
Yes, but this was the plan even before that happened.
Okay.
This is written by the actor who played Kimberly, the Pink Ranger.
Oh, that's cool. I was always a Pink Ranger when I was 5 and liked the Power Rangers.
It's 30 years, Tress.
I know, that's why I said I was 5.
But yeah, but they soon then find out they're trying to, fix up the powers and everything. But they also find out that Jason became a firefighter. But after one disastrous incident happened, and he said if he had his powers, he would do better. He's gone about being a vigilante with his Ranger powers. And they realized we need to find him. We need to get him back on track. But Kimberly doesn't want anything to do about it. Why? Because we find out she has a daughter. We find out in a little bit. But we're also meeting up with Trini's niece, who wants to become the new Yellow Ranger. And that's where this issue ends. So yeah, showing this alternate history. That's all this is. It's an alternate history.
Wait, alternate? So it's not...
It's not canon to anything. This is an alternate timeline where Tommy died and when they
Oh,
stop
so
the,
it's like a what if? Oh, that's cool.
yeah, this
I
whole
mean-
thing's a what if. This whole thing is a what if, or an
Is it a
old
one
man-
shot?
No, it's an ongoing. In fact, they did a Kickstarter to get the trade and everything. I didn't back it because I didn't have money for it.
Well, that's cool. I always like what if type stories or
Read-
Elseworld stories.
read shit. I come back to flipping Power Rangers. Fuck, this is not my day.
Yeah.
Deal with it. It's good.
Good is subjective.
All right, your turn.
All right, I have. Oh my god, this is
You want to
probably
cover the Batman? Do you want to cover Batman?
no. We'll cover Batman after this. This is probably my favorite book of the last month. This is so good. It's called The Cull, Cull.
So
It's by-
yeah, the call. Yeah.
It's by Kelly Thompson. It was a 5-issue or so, we thought, mini, where a group of college students go to this rift because one of the girls' little brother goes missing. And as they come back, they discover they have these weird powers from it, and they don't understand. The world is all fuckered up, and they blame themselves for it. They have their own very weird, like, they're maybe a little bit of Power Ranger moment. Okay, but the art in this is
you have issue with
so
Power
good.
Rangers, but you don't have issue when people do pastiches of it.
No, like they make themselves this like killer thingy here. But most of this issue is a fight to bring it down. And they end up bringing it down. We've got this incredible, like, I absolutely fell in love with these characters, but the art is so good. I love this picture. I love the way it's done. I love everything about it. But they end up here. Where's the moment? So this is the thing, they join together, right? And we see them working together to bring this thing down. Like, that's what I meant by their own, like, Power Ranger-y moment where they all come together.
Like the Zords.
Yeah. And they end up doing so. And they think everything is solved. They realize that her little brother is not, his name's Jake. He's gone. He's gone. And they realize that the cute little red panda thing that they had talked to in a previous issue was trying to tell them that anytime somebody goes in there, there's an exchange. So when Jake went in there, something showed up on their beach, and it was like all these conspiracy theories. When all 5 of them went in there, that's why that giant monster came out. Because it's, there's 5 as compared to 1.
Red Panda, you say Red Panda, I keep thinking back to Turning Red.
I haven't seen it yet, but red pandas are adorable.
Seriously, Tristan, you still haven't seen it yet?
No, I haven't.
It's on Disney Plus. It's not like it's anywhere else.
Yeah. But they go back, and all of a sudden, Jake is there.
Oh.
The little boy is there, and they're all shocked. They're all happy, so they think they saved him, right?
Let me guess, monkey paw situation. Be careful what you wish for.
Kind of. And she starts to have this epiphany, and she realizes that because they put these flags out, the shape was not a heart on it. The shape was different originally. She realizes, this is the last issue, supposedly, they're on the wrong Earth. They went back, but they went back to the wrong Earth. And that's why he's alive. And they have to figure out what to do from here. This story, I didn't see this coming. Oh, Robert left. I didn't see this coming, but this was awesome. Like, the artwork alone sells it. Let me see if I can get a name here, because I always try to look because I want to see more of this type of art. Mattia de Ilias. Incredibly done. Like, this is just a glimpse at the artwork. The rest of the issues were all just as good. Beautiful, beautiful stuff.
Sorry about that, doorbell.
Oh, no, you're totally fine. But yeah, absolutely love this book. This is probably Kelly Thompson's best work I have ever read.
So
like,
basically,
she's done some good stuff.
They can end it here, or they can bring it back.
They better bring it back. I will be upset if they don't bring it back. It's beautiful.
Yep. Well, next for me,
Captain America.
JMS's Captain America. And he's teaming up with Doctor Strange. We keep getting back and forth between him dealing stuff during World War II and present day, where he's still fighting off Hydra, which means he's fighting off Nazis, obviously.
Right.
Yeah, I guess how it keeps going back and forth throughout all this, and I've got this. No, actually, you don't. Give me time. As he's dealing with this Hydra agent who has a demon helping him. And he's like, Cap, talk fast, Strange. I think I have the way to beat this guy, but it'll take a minute. Can you keep him occupied? I don't think that'll be a problem. Again, we keep just jumping back and forth as we're finding out that basically one thing's affecting the other. Like this demon's been he's been dealing with him since the past.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, we have the Eye of Agamotto enhancing the shield. And once he's able to take down that guy, meanwhile...
That artwork is incredible.
It is.
Good morning, Undead Quinn.
So there was a moment where he was ready to sacrifice himself in the past before he ever became Cap, but he's like, not today. So yeah, he stops that demon, exercises him, and we find out, this is what eventually makes him decide, but we also find out he has 5 years to live because of what he pulled. Which actually explains in part why he felt like he takes up, being the super soldier. The super soldier serum saved him.
Oh.
Yeah, so wraps up stuff. Oh,
Jesus.
Yep, but...
Talk about getting my stream taken down.
Sorry, that was...
No, it's fine.
But yeah, so basically saying how, the arc of history is born in moments that are barely recognized.
Could you move it, though, for the time being?
All right, but yeah. Okay.
Just to be safe.
All right.
I mean, it is a comic book. It should be able to be shown, but I don't trust YouTube.
Yeah, but basically, it's just about, again, the dark side of everything. How these things always will still linger around. But,
that's awesome.
But it's done a way to simply talk about just Nazis. Not saying all right-wingers are that. It's like, no, just the neo-Nazis.
Huh?
No, it's basically JMS is not being one of those.
Why would it be all right? Who would even think that?
Ta-Nehisi Coates, among others.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I'm saying he's not being one of those writers. He's just basically saying, yes, there are neo-Nazis. They're the bad guys, but not all of the people I hate are Nazis.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, at least there's sense in it. And hasn't this been consistently pretty good?
Oh, hell yes.
Well, then there we go. Black Phoenix had to rewind. Yeah. Yeah. Just to be safe. I'm not being mean, just to be safe.
No, I know. So what do you got next?
I've got World Tree. This is another one of the best indies out right now. This is issue number 7. Incredible.
Mm-hmm.
It's Tinian. I don't know who the artist is. Fernando Blanco. He works with Fernando a lot. I like him. So basically, no, Undead Quinn. I've had issues with my channel. I'm just being safe. That's all.
Yeah, just being safe. It's like, I couldn't help it. It's in the issue.
No. You're fine. Like, there was nudity in my Zombie Tramp one. Or in my Lady Death one. So, I mean...
What? I knew you were right on both counts.
Yeah. So we see this open up and she's talking to her baby daddy. And the world is fuckered up right now. The world has gone into
You mean it isn't already?
Well, yeah, that's fair. But there's the undernet that has been
Right.
come to light.
It's gotten worse, in other words.
Yes, exactly. And he's got a crush on her. I think they slept together a few issues ago. But what they're trying to do right now is hide out.
Yep.
And that doesn't work out like at all. Now, Gabriel Winters, he's basically like the guy that's in charge. Think of him like the leader of Google or something like that, right? Something along those lines. He died. This is his personal lawyer.
Right.
And he's in the executor of his last will and testament. So she knew she was in on a lot of this. She knew where to find him. And as of right now, nobody's looking. The law isn't looking for them, but still. So we get a flashback. And one thing I do love about this book is that muted palette that they use for the flashbacks. Now, this could be deemed, if somebody was an SJW, this could be deemed, or problematic,
right?
Because this flashback was set up in a previous issue.
Keep going. By the way, I'm gonna put on mute. I gotta make a quick phone call, so I'm gonna keep listening.
Okay, you're fine. Robert is busy today. You're fine. You're fine. I'm teasing.
I had package deliveries, and now there's just a quick ordering something. So yeah.
Okay. All right. We ended up finding this guy in a previous issue. And he's an I wouldn't say older gentleman, I would say late 20s, early 30s, this man right here. And he's a really great hacker. And they need his help. This is in the past. And as you can see right now, he asked, they're kind of being friendly, right? He asked how old he is. He definitely knows that he is 17. Yeah. He's like, you don't talk like you're 17. Oh my God. So they flirt. Actually, I don't even think Gabriel is gay. I think he's just, maybe he is. I don't know. But he's definitely using him, right? And he calls him a pretty boy, and he's like, you think Liam's pretty? And he's like, nah, I was talking about you, boo-boo. Stuff like that. Like, classic flirty, right? And they need this guy, though, right? So it's very obvious that he's using him. We flash forward again to the future, and this is the same guy. So he's quite a bit older, right? And he is being questioned by the law about Gabriel and about their association. Well, it doesn't go over great, right? And we see the cop leave. Her partner just died not that long ago. And then this is supposed to, like, it's this world tree world, right? So this is fear. And this lady, we don't know these characters. They want to see their son. They want to see their son. And she is going through the fear, right? So she brings out her gun at the police office and wants to see, she knows that something's wrong. Religious, thinks the devil's inside him. It's obviously the undernet that's inside him. And we see, it ends up in a previous issue that she was Gabriel's sister. So what I'm going to go ahead and assume here is that she tried to help at some point and went through the undernet, and now she's in charge. So he says, is it time? Yes. Now we get back to Ellison. And Ellison, the last we saw was with his girl and trying to hide out, and his sisters he's got 4 sisters. They hit him on the head. They tie him up. The one sister named Azzy is really not having it. Now, if you probably don't remember, but his brother died in the very first issue. So that's why they're pissed, right? They think he had something to do with it, or at least knows something about it. And they all meet, and they meet the girlfriend. They bring her in You know, they have her at gunpoint, but she's essentially unharmed. And they kind of get acquainted, and they're like, we had 2 baby brothers, now we're down to 1. What the fuck happened? And she doesn't believe, Azzy, the kind of the bossy sister, doesn't believe anything at all. Okay. And he tries to say, I went looking for you. You guys are my fucking sisters. Our brother's dead. The world's on fire. I need you guys. And they say about the brother, the one girl, Azzy, worked for Angel, which is their Google. Gabriel was the boss for a year. And he says, she said, that's when I started talking to Gibson online. So that's what we end with is she was talking to her brother as somebody else.
Ooh.
I don't know what that's going to lead to, but she's definitely going to have her connections to the undernet, I think. That's my guess. I don't know.
Interesting.
This series is really good. I'm just hoping that he doesn't go, oh, hey, I'm going to take a 6-month break.
Right. Well, next for me is Superman 78, The Metal Curtain, which is already at issue 4. Batman Echoes is still 89 Echoes is still hasn't even reached number 2 yet.
Wow, really?
It's a repeat of last time.
Wonder why.
But yeah, we open up with Metallo ready to attack everything, which is what to lead to first him fighting off the military. He basically wants to take over the United States and is calling out for Superman, or he will attack the White House. So yeah, Clark jumped out and changed it in midair, flies in and starts fighting him. Of course, with because of the kryptonite, he gives him an edge. But like, I love this. Like, do not falter yet, Superman. The world deserves a battle befitting of empires, if you insist. But yeah, the planets are cheering on. But now we have the kryptonite, and it's affecting him. To which then Lex contacts him and says, "Yeah, it's your old pal, Lex Luthor." And even says that was one of his old armors that they're utilizing. So he knows where the failsafe is, of which he does it. He presses the emergency shutdown, which causes him to leave before it shuts down, leaves him in the United States.
Oh.
So yeah, we got their first rumble and everything. But yeah, even says, maybe it's time you and I have a chat. As much as I don't want to admit it, you're right.
Wait, about what?
No, about meeting.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
But yeah, again, this has been really good. I think the last mini was better, but this has still been pretty good.
The last mini's art was definitely better too.
Oh, the artwork, yeah. But I'm saying even the story. That last one felt actually like a issue,
like a spiritual successor.
Yeah, this one feels more like on quality, it feels almost like the Superman 4 was the Superman 3, that dip in quality.
Oh, did I miss this? I'm so sorry, Punk.
Oh, whoop.
I'm sorry. I see it now. Thank you so much. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was that issue.
I'm glad I skipped it.
Oh, it's still a good run. It's still a good run overall.
To be fair, I liked the first one, but I think that's where they should have maybe ended it. I don't know. I get it. Is it still Vendetti?
Yes. So it is really good. I'm just saying, compared to the first one, it feels a little inferior.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Next I have Birds of Prey.
I knew it. That's why I didn't have it on my list.
Oh my god. Okay, we finally
get an explanation to why Babs isn't on the team.
Yes, and it's so good. It's called Megadeth. It's the last of this little arc. And
Megadeth, what a band! Good band.
Yes. Last time I complained about it because they had a fill-in artist. Now, I don't mind. Sometimes fill-in artists can mimic the previous artwork. This was like going from this old style beauty to anime. I really almost think for trade's sake, they should have delayed it. They should have just delayed it and waited for Leonardo Romero, because
Still,
this is another Kelly Thompson book. It's incredible, but the art last time, good standing on its own in a different book, did not belong in this book whatsoever.
David, ask you a question quickly.
Halo TV, I haven't seen it.
Yep.
I haven't seen it.
I figured you didn't.
Nope, I haven't, Tavia. He said that the first 2 episodes weren't great in his opinion. Yeah, I don't think I've heard good things, but it's not really up my alley anyway. But that's a bummer for people who wanted it to be good. So we get to see Sin, and she is engulfed with the, what is her name? Hold on. Megara? Is that what it is?
I believe so.
Okay.
Would you explain the name Megadeth?
Yes. He said you weren't missing much. That's funny. But we've got everyone threatening to kill Sin, and obviously Canary's pissed about that. So they do, in fact, stab her.
What?
Yeah. And she's pissed, and she realized, yeah, she with Megara in her, she can't die from simply something like that. So it ends up being this fight of, how are we going to get Megara away from Sin without killing Sin? So they have this thing from Maps from the future. It's a like little trinket box that she's supposed to go into. That's what the legend says. Here it is. And they use it to start to bring her in, to start to reel her in. And they can start to feel like Wonder Woman and the Amazons start to go back to normal. It's starting to work. But at some point, they realize that Sin is dying. Sin, if they go through with that, Sin will, in fact, be stuck in there also.
No.
And she says she's willing to do that. But obviously, Black Canary doesn't want that to happen. So they use, and I love this, they use Megara doesn't want to die. Sin doesn't want to die. They've weakened her so much that most of her is within that. And wait. Punk, this is number 6. Undead. Quinn, are you talking about the art for the last issue or this issue? I'm very curious.
I think they're talking about this issue. I think Undead Quinn's complaining about this issue's art, which I've been liking this art because that old
I love this art. It feels so like Kirby-ish. Like it feels so.
So why say it's Tumblr artwork when it looks Kirby-like?
I think I if I had to guess, I would say she was talking about last issue.
Okay,
this issue? I was wrong.
Told you.
This is incredible. All of these issues with these have been incredible.
It's a unique type of story. I mean, artwork.
Oh, I love it. But they use the lasso of truth, Diana does, to see if Megara is telling the truth that Sin, with what is left inside her, Sin will be in charge. It will not harm Sin, right? And she will be at the helm of controlling her. So now Sin's got powers.
Mm-hmm.
And
but Diana doesn't have to worry about her anymore.
Yes, I mean, like without that trinket, there's really not much they can do to her. So Babs is a little upset that they didn't ask, Canary didn't ask her to be on the team, and she finally goes to Maps and says, why wasn't I allowed? Why couldn't she be on the team? And she shows her that if she would have invited her every single time, Bab would have died. Somehow, sometimes Sin died, sometimes other people died, but every single time, Babs did not make it out alive. Somebody from the future is tampering with it, and they are trying to kill Barbara. They have to figure out what to do in order to in order to keep Babs safe without telling her. Wait, why couldn't they tell her? Because of the time.
Yeah,
something?
probably. And it would also encourage her to just go.
That is true. So, in very Cassie Kane fashion, she says, I was listening. I heard the whole damn thing. This is the only thing that worries me a little bit is she said, we're going to need a new team.
Yeah, what the heck?
So I like this team. I love Zealot. I love Barda, one of the best characters in DC. Harley, like Orphan. Why?
Are they going to be rotating teams or something?
I think that's what they're going to be doing, and that's fine with me. I don't mind that at all. It looks like Cassie and Dinah are going to be team lead, and they're going to be rotating people in and out, which is fine. Harley doesn't need to be on it. I would like to see some others.
Yeah, I think that's great, Pika, by the way, for what you just said.
Oh, that's awesome, Pika. But I would like to see them bring in like Cheshire or
Dr. Light, maybe.
Yeah, Dr. Light would be very, very good.
Although I think they've elevated her since Dark Crisis, so
yeah.
Gary,
you are out of control right now. Out of control. Gary said, Tom King, the Eric July of DC.
Wrong.
Tom King is actually extremely talented. Whether or not you personally like him, there are a lot of big fans.
I would say Tim Sheridan is the Eric July of DC. Yeah, actually, no, that recent issue would debunk that now. So
nah, Megan Fitzmartin
and Max Fasaggio.
Yeah, but she had one good issue. Yeah, I guess so.
Both of those would be combined the Eric July of DC.
But Tom King?
No.
Nah. Not even close.
Okay, how many more?
Actually, Tom King, I have two besides those two.
Two besides those two, so do I.
Tom King wrote one of my favorite books ever. Like top 3 books ever, and that's Mr. Miracle. And I know it's also because I love those characters, but it was an incredible story, so yeah, I can't. Stephanie Brown sucks.
Hey!
She's alright. Worst Batgirl.
Oh, she was a great Batgirl!
Eh.
I love that run.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you even read that run?
Chuck Dixon?
Not the Chuck Dixon one.
Oh no, that was when she was pregnant.
Yeah. And I'm talking about when it was right before New 52.
Right before she was Robin for 3 issues?
No, that was way after.
Oh, maybe I didn't read her newer stuff.
Yeah, you should read it. It was around the same time.
Before Batgirl of Burnside?
What? That was New 52. So yeah.
Okay, so before. Yeah, right before. Okay, I think I did, but
yeah,
I like Stephanie Brown.
And
I do, but I like
Robin.
I like Cassie Kane the most. She's like, I love Babs, but Cassie's just got a soft spot in my heart.
I understand that.
I'm not the only one.
I think they're both great characters.
I think I love Barbara as Oracle because I'm such a big Birds of Prey fan. But Cassie Kane, ever since, was it No Man's Land?
Yeah, but Brian
her
Q.
stuff
Miller
with Huntress and No Man. Oh God, I love the girl.
Brian Q.
She's
Miller
great.
really made Stephanie Brown a great Batgirl. Besides, she made Damian go on a trampoline.
That's why you like?
Huh? No, there's more than that. It's just there's a lot of real good stuff in that run.
I agree with Punk. Bring back Hunter. I mean, she's in Outsiders. No, she's not.
Yeah, no, that's Batwoman. Huntress, where's she been?
She was in we have some of Batman, but yeah, give her her own series. I love Huntress. How come they have the same reaction to criticism? Wait, you can't be serious, right? Tom King doesn't make a video or go fucking ape shit every time somebody
He doesn't.
gives a bad review of his comic.
And look at what Tom Taylor did as well with the Chuck Dixon thing. He was respectful.
I'm sorry. A trampoline. What kind of BS heartwarming shit is?
If you can get Damien on a trampoline,
I
bouncy
appreciate
bench.
that laugh.
Anyway,
I appreciate it. Okay, what do you have next? Oh, I see.
Shazam! Unfortunately, still no Dan Mora artwork.
That's a shame.
But
I
yeah,
get
it. The house got totaled during his fight with Black Adam, of which he even says, like, your domicile, this shack, and my family, we're homeless now. As my state is none of your concern. He said, this is how a head of state reacts. We'll speak no more of this. The T-Rex and everything. And no one cares about your paperwork right now. But yeah, it's all about trying to figure out what to do about the house. And unfortunately, you have to tell them about what happened.
Wait, what happened? I forget.
To the house. And of course, once they realize the house has been destroyed and they have no permanent resident lineup, they'll lose them.
Oh, okay.
So it's about trying to, have you seen this auditor? Ah, great. But yeah, so he's trying to figure out how to resolve this issue, plus deal with the house. So he goes up there and we have we're resolving a lot of the issues, and the house was actually fixed because Black Adam fixed it.
Black Adam?
Yeah, Black Adam did it, but then he said, tell everyone it was Zeus.
Why?
Because Black Adam doesn't want people to know.
Okay.
But yeah, it looks like, I owe you one. There's no doubt. Simply honor the nobility of the throne. The next time you strike me will be the last. We'll see about that. Uh-oh, the Creeper.
Oh, that's cool. I like the Creeper.
So yeah. And Undead Quinn, it's phenomenal. What are you talking about?
Do you have Outsiders on your list?
No, they didn't come out recently. The only other thing I have is
Wait, it didn't?
World.
Hold on, I'm looking. I'm behind on Outsiders. I have issue 3. That one's old?
Yep. Issue 4 comes out next week. Issue 4 comes out next week.
Okay, well then I gotta read it. I love the drummer.
Yep, but this was my other issue I had.
I have this. Is this issue 2?
Issue 3.
Holy shit, I'm so behind. I'm still on issue 2.
But yeah, it's mostly for the artwork. But yeah, it's just great. Batman goes into space adventure. And,
they fall in love. Or at least they may not fall in love. They may just want to bang. Let's be real here.
They may just want to bang, yeah. But again, it's the artwork. And Jason Aaron, he's doing good stuff. Again, I think DC is showing...
Wait. Hold on. I have a funny joke. That gives a whole new name to the Mile High Club.
Ah!
Sorry, I had to. Go ahead.
Yeah, but this again shows DC is really good at putting a leash on a lot of Marvel writers to keep them in line.
Because it's Jason Aaron?
Yeah. Because Jason Aaron he's also done good issues. So that's the other thing is. So we have yet to get to a point where he has done any of those issues. Like he doesn't need to do an issue where he calls out the detractors. He doesn't need to do that yet. Like he's he's been one of those writers who would do that. Like with
like with Lady Thor?
Yep, the girl power pass. Or was She-Hulk doing the issue where she said she hated Bruce complained, and she said he had her say it with a straight face. Bruce always complained he had a rough life. Well, I've been ogled at.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the same people complained about with the show. Aaron did that in canon. We're basically saying, no, I've been objectified. That's worse than his abuse.
Okay, well, both of them suck, but obviously abuse is worse.
Yep, and he had to be, she always hated to be objectified. To which I say, you do realize Dan Slott did an issue where while on trial, it brought up about how promiscuous she was. It was revealed that it took hours to list every person she ever banged. And yet with her as Jen Walters, 4 people.
She-Hulk needs to make sure she constantly has antibiotics for that chlamydia. Jesus.
Yeah, but it's this thing that she's banged that much. It's like, I'm pretty sure she likes being ogled at and objectified.
Oh, yeah.
So again, that's the case where it shows you that Jason Aaron can be very much a male feminist of the extremist kind.
Like, that's so stupid. Most girls like knowing when they're pretty. They don't like
There's a reason why she was
the
stuck
fucking nastiness being spewed their way.
Yep. Oh, someone else just tipped. Anonymous.
Oh.
Hope it's not who I think it is.
Huh?
I'm looking right now.
Are you getting it?
Yep, I'm getting it.
Okay.
But yeah, so yeah, that was the Batman issue.
It's about Bird of Prey, so I'm assuming it's Punk.
Okay, so it's Punk. All right. You never know. You never know. There you go.
Thank you. Punk, I'm assuming, because I saw you say something about a sweater and I didn't get the whole comment, so I'm assuming it's you. So thank you, Punk.
Yep.
That was me. Okay, good. I thought so, but just making sure.
Yep, you never know. So once you saw the message, it was obvious.
Birds of Prey 6 with the sweater weather variant cover, along with Power Girl 6 with a variant cover that I ordered and should get next week.
Whoa, Black Phoenix, what happened?
Oh no. Black Phoenix, did you fall asleep again?
I fixed it.
Thank you.
Sorry, Todd.
See, didn't I just say this happens like once a week?
Yeah.
I know I did. The sweater weather variant, is that the one I used on the thumbnail?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, oh my god, it's so good. It's so good.
So you got 2 more before we get to the last.
Wait, no. I'm thinking Wonder Woman. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna look it up.
We don't have to treat her with good gloves.
Wait, me? I'm confused. But what's
new?
Okay, so I have
Wonder
Woman. Shit, my bad. I was getting my groceries into my Uber. No, I figured I knew it was either that or you fell asleep or something. You're totally fine, Black Phoenix.
Yep.
Todd,
have you
sorry,
read
bud.
Yep. Have you read the Trinity special? It's mostly reprints, but there is one original story in it.
Oh, I didn't know that, so I didn't get it.
Slacker.
I know, but is it original adult Trinity or child? Adult Trinity. Okay, so it may be worth checking out then.
I'll load it up and
on the high seas. I mean, $6. Yeah,
I'll load it up to show you.
Okay. All right. So Wonder Woman. This I say this every time. This is the best Wonder Woman has been in so long. And we got Yara. So basically, Diana goes to the Wonder Girls and says, "You're not helping me fight this fight. It's not happening. This is my fight to fight. You stay in Themyscira. I will deal with it." Hold on. Okay, I was trying to think. So they all pick their basically they all pick their battle. Yara picks arrows. We've got Cassie with arms, and Donna's like something different. She doesn't say what, and they all accept. Meanwhile, this is what I love about this issue. I love the whole thing, but meanwhile, we do see what's his name? The bad guy.
Oh, a Sovereign?
The Sovereign. Which I'm assuming it's the Sovereign. I'm pretty sure. Getting all of Diana's foes. So I love this because you just think she's normal and then it's Giganta. She's awesome. And then we see him go after Cersei, but I'll have to look at the end. I don't know if they got Cersei. I can't remember if they did or not.
I think so.
I think so. So then we see the fight with, well, not fight, but we see the first battle with Yara. And we see them go back and forth. I love it. I love it. I love it. They're even until the very end. And of course, Diana wins because it's Diana, right? Like Yara's not going to beat her. We know this.
Mm-hmm.
And then we see, oh, it's Sergeant Steele that's going to get them all. That's who it is. Sergeant Steele is going, he gets, I really thought they were going to lean into this more. Dr. Psycho. The misogynist. They actually could have leaned into this a lot more because that's what he was.
They have before.
Yes. I'm surprised. I honestly am, especially with the way the story's going so far. Oh my God, Reese, I will hurt you. I'm just saying.
Grail. We got Grail.
Oh my God, I love Grail, and she looks so good. She looks so good.
Again,
so we got.
What do people have issues with this Tom King run?
I don't know. I like it.
Is it just because of Tom King?
Bye, Steph. Have fun at work.
See you, Steph.
Yeah, I think it's because it's Tom King, but this is incredible.
Yeah.
We see Grail. He gets. Wait, no, it is the Sovereign. Because look, okay, they're doing it together.
Yeah,
they're doing it together. Okay, then we see the fight with Cass, and it's arms, obviously, like yeah. We already know. You already know. Like, obviously, she's like, my dad's Zeus. I'm super strong. I'm gonna win. Nope, didn't happen. And then we get Silver Swan. One of my favorite, more recent. She's more recent, right? Past 10 years.
No. She's been from way back.
Really?
She's just been a new design, but she's
maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, it's a newer design, but she's gone back years.
Wonder Woman. Wait, hold on. I'm looking because now I gotta know. 1982. Wow.
Yeah, that was it was even before Perez. This is even before Perez, and Perez didn't redefine her.
Okay, my bad. Well, I love her anyway. She has been maybe she's been more utilized lately. That's what I'm thinking. Stephanie Phillips did that really good story with her.
Yeah, they bring her back every now and again.
I love her. I love her. I love her. I love her. She's one of my favorites right now. So then oh my God. Angleman?
Yeah.
He gets it.
Again, we're bringing back so many of our villains. We're bringing back
I know. Angleman was the one that did the anti-life thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought so. And then we see, and I love this is right up my freaking alley.
Yeah, this is where we get Yara cursing.
Well, not only that, but like Donna said something else, right? So the something else is they're playing Injustice.
Yep.
They're literally playing Injustice. It's so good.
And yeah, they don't take a pass out how Diana's handled, do they?
No. They just play it. But she's like, I grew up here. A lot of times you guys are saving the world and we're playing some fucking video games. So they fight each other. And I'm gonna call bullshit on this. I think Donna would have won because fighting games aren't just button mashing, but whatever.
Yeah.
I guess she won. She won.
Crap.
She gets pissed. But so she won all of them. Wait, okay, yeah, Cersei is here. I wasn't sure. Yep. So now we have
Giganta, I believe that is.
Mm-hmm. We have the whole army that the Sovereign and it's good. It's so good. And we see Diana head home, right?
Yep.
And I love Yara. She's like, fuck the gods. Yes. She's like, we're helping you. It doesn't matter what you say.
Ah. But yeah, I got the backup story ready.
And then I love this part too, because he's talking about how they built their army, and he's like, a new army was gathered, an army of madness, power, obsession, magic, savagery, and divinity, and hate. And then with Diana, they said she has her own army, an army of skill, strength, cunning, and love. And I thought that was a really good way to end the issue. I know Gary and I know Reese hate Tom King, but these issues have been really, really good. Really enjoyable. I look forward to them every single time.
Isn't that the kid from a few issues before in the back?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's the cancer kid. Yep. Oh, I didn't even see that. See?
Hey, I got the backup story ready.
And then, yes, Quinn says, Undead Quinn says, notice the Teen Titans Go Share. I love the little things like that. Okay, what do we got here?
This is the backup story. This is basically both Diana and Trinity at different points dealing with the test of the gun, the bullets and bracelets.
Okay.
And but basically we're seeing how Diana is acting just like how her mother did.
You mean Trinity?
No, yeah, she's treating Trinity the exact same way Hippolyta.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah. And see, they're basically repeating everything, see?
Like mother, like daughter.
Yep. But then both of them are hesitant. Because they even say, like, are you sure you're ready? If it doesn't work, you know.
Right, it's a real live gun. You gotta know.
And and of course I saw people complain about, like, this goes back to the original comic.
Why? What were people complaining about?
Oh, they had guns. Why did they use guns?
Of course they have guns.
Like, they used guns back in the original comic. Now, of course, eventually they both get fed up and storm up them, Diana and Trinity. And they both basically was like, when I was your age, I was so much older than you are now. And both of them punched their mothers. And I will not have your weakness interrupt this sacred ceremony.
I was muted. Whoops.
Yeah. So, yeah, they both got, punched them. So, Diana punched Hippolyta and Trinity punched Diana. Like, and now I will not have your weakness interrupt this sacred ceremony. You were older at my age. Wonderful. But all this means is that when I'm your age, I'll be much younger than you are now. Yeah.
Wait. Say that one more time.
No, they're saying you were older at my age. Wonderful. But all this means is that when I am your age, I will be much younger than you are now.
Okay.
And it's like, you know something, child? I know many things, but mostly I know it's the time for me to raise my wrist and live or die. You remind me so much of my mother. Is that a compliment or a curse? Neither. Both. It's just to say that I loved her, as I love you, my daughter. Well, I love you too, Mom. Now, will you please?
Oh my gosh.
And that was the story.
Oh, that's not bad. To show that
Diana has pretty much become Hippolyta.
Yeah, exactly. So my last book is The Devil That Wears My Face.
While you're doing that, 5. I'll be right back again.
Or 4. Okay. So this is by David Pepose, and the art is by Alex Cormack. And this is another issue of a fill-in artist. The art was a little lackluster as compared to last time, but we see Viri, which is our main character here. His body has been taken over by Legion, which is the demon that they're fighting, and they're taking them head on. And in doing so, obviously, it's hard to fight a demon, so there's a lot involved. He actually gets he actually makes kind of the people that are dead be semi-resurrected and fight as a undead army, so to speak. And they decide to cross through the Jewish ghetto because it is sacred land and Legion cannot go there, only to realize because the body that he's in was previously like it's not his body. So he's having issues with it there. So there ends up being, he ends up going around. So does Maria, the woman that he's traveling with. And he says, he kind of flanks him and gets the upper hand, momentarily at least. And we see him fall and possibly die. But I doubt it. Like, come on, it's comics. There's going to be more than that.
Yep.
You got a Batman, or you want me to bring it up?
You do Batman, and then I'll do the last one.
All right. Let me bring it up. Because the last one I want to talk about for a minute. I know you did a review of it, but...
Yep. But I want to hear your take on it.
That's awesome. Wait, was it one? What number was it?
142 I just had up.
Okay.
By the way, I will say that there's one downside I have with the issue is that it completely negates The Man Who Laughs.
Huh?
The Ed Brubaker one shot.
Yeah, I guess it kind of does. I don't know. Kind of.
We got Joker year
it's
one.
Joker year one, yeah.
And I gotta say, it's a damn good book.
It is really, really good.
We find out what happened immediately after. And it's basically, there's still a bit of the man he used to be in him.
So much so that I love the art too. Oh my God.
Yeah, the whole point of this issue is about him killing, or shutting out the man he used to be.
So much so he goes and sees this girl named Sally. I didn't understand this.
He thought it was his wife, but it wasn't.
Okay, that makes sense.
He's that deranged. He just went to any woman and treated it like it was his wife.
Okay, all right, that makes sense.
This completely says Batman, the Man Who Laughs, never happened.
How?
Because months passed, and remember, Man Who Laughs happened almost within a month after the event of Killing Joke.
Yeah, I guess so. But I mean, yeah.
And I doubt Zdarsky's going to reference Man Who Laughs. I doubt it.
That Doug Mankey art on it, didn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
That was basically Brubaker adapting and modernizing the original Joker story.
Okay. But basically we see Joker's first little time here. And I love, oh my God.
Oh yeah, look at that.
They hooked him up to this machine to try to solve what the fuck was his deal. And does it remind you of Arkham Asylum?
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Oh, it's incredible the way they put it in there. And he's like, he's wearing makeup to try to blend in.
Again, that's a little bit of his original self hiding in there.
Exactly. He's he has gone full Joker, but there's still a little bit that's pulling him back. And that's kind of...
And he kills him at the end.
Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of the whole point of this, is to show that there even afterwards, there was a bit of sanity in there, but it didn't last.
Exactly.
It didn't last at all.
He eventually sees him and says, I will be chaos incarnate.
I love that, though.
Yeah. So yeah, you have the one where he throttles himself.
Yep. And he kills himself here at the end.
And then he meets this mysterious figure who we don't know who it is yet.
Who said they trained Batman? Right?
One of the people. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have no idea who that could be. I love this, though. Does that look like Willem Dafoe?
A little.
It totally does.
Again, this is so good.
It is. This is really, really good. I love this. It looks so creepy.
A world of Jokers.
Yes, it was so good. All right, you got up Ghost Machine. We got to talk about this. The first book.
The first book. No, we technically had all the Geiger and Junkyard Joe and Blizzard, but this is the first. This is the Ashcan copy. The preview book.
Right,
so,
there we go.
And one, it continues the Geiger stuff as we just get a nice summary, but we finally get more understanding about the unnamed. both Geiger and Redcoat.
I love Redcoat.
So do I.
I love Redcoat. He's
Bloody
awesome.
bloody
He's a
bastard.
coward and he can't die.
No, and you know that's right. There's that a Constantine vibe to him. Because he's British
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah, I can see that.
And it's this don't give a fuck
And his
attitude of his.
cockiness. Yep.
Yep. We find out that he was abused as a child. But I love this whole like, hey, get your hands off! He's alive! He's alive! Saw it off!
He keeps dying all over and all over again.
Now,
And then
bloody
he
hell!
blacks out and wakes up somewhere else and he's alive.
Yep, but we basically find out how all the unnamed are those who were there at the start of wars. And we also find out about the first ghost, who actually, and the Northerner. But yeah, the first ghost is the first female president.
I'm very curious what they're going to do with her.
Exactly.
Finally, there's a chick in this.
Yep.
They're all dudes.
We got Rook Exodus, which this one I'm interested. Basically, it's post-apocalypse, but not on Earth.
It
What is?
It is, but I love how they all have these weird ass masks. And that's like what clan they belong to my understanding.
And the animals they represent. Like we got Rook, ravens. We got this guy with the pig mask, pigs.
I thought Rick at first was a chick, but then I realized it's the villain that's the chick, right?
Or we don't know if she's the villain per se. We just don't know where she stands. But
yeah, that's true. Anyone named Nash is the villain. No, anyone named Joseph is the villain.
Yep, Direwolf.
Direwolf. I like her design. It's really pretty.
Jason Fabok. And then,
okay, wait, hold on. Does she have the same mask as Rook?
No, different mask. Similar.
It's pretty damn close.
Well, same with this one.
Swine does not look like Rook at all. It literally looks like a pig.
Oh, no,
they have two wolves.
You see his mouth, her mouth, but you don't see his.
Yeah, that's true. But still, this one is, and it says choose your animal, so there's gonna be more. Yep. I don't know. I liked it. I love her design.
And again, they're all on this planet that was meant for farming and everything, but now it's collapsing.
Right, it's post-apocalyptic on this weird world.
Yep. Oh, the Family Odysseys. First, this one.
Oh, this was adorable.
The Rockefellers. Basically,
it was heartwarming, even.
Yeah, they were the time zone protection program. Instead of the witness protection program, they've been sent to a different point in time. And I love that. The mom's an AI.
Yeah.
Or a hologram.
And the mom and the grandma are playing, or grandpa are playing freaking. Yeah.
Yeah, Call of Duty and everything. And then there's this Francis Manapon artwork. I love it how it's like, there's like, like families often do. I was finally beating your mother at Call of Duty when you so rudely interrupted.
Yeah, and she can't go, obviously, because she's AI.
Yeah, well, and because it's too much on the battery. And now they think they're being followed by someone, and it's like, come on, you mess with the Rockefellers, you mess with the best.
I love the grandpa. He's so intense.
But then it turns out, they were following him because he left his wallet.
Yeah, but who chases somebody like that because they left their wallet? Holy shit. Use a cell phone.
Yep. Oh, and Junkyard Joe, which means in this universe, all the Geiger stuff is fictional in this universe.
So we think.
Well, they basically, we do see other cases like this as well. Oh, then we got this one. Really surprised me because you have the
this is the angel and devil chick. I can't remember its name.
Yeah, we'll get that in a moment. But yeah, I didn't realize that until we got to the summary.
Why?
Because they don't spell it out for you until the summary. The profile.
Or you just didn't pick up on it.
Yeah. But yeah, we have a devil
it's likely
raised
that.
by a bunch of angels and an angel raised by a bunch of devils.
Oh, I didn't pick up on that.
Well, yeah, look at how they treat him. Like, they're like, hey,
oh, yeah.
Let's get going. And they're like, yo, you suck. You stink. You better not
This is going to be a nature versus nurture story.
Well, that's the whole point of it, yeah. But I love it how, the devil girl is really trying to, there's that one, but.
Yeah, I picked up on it.
I completely missed that when Ingrid and I went over it. But I love it, though, how she is being kind, but he's just like, whatever. And yeah, they're keeping an eye on
Because he's
that.
got a terrible home life. His dad is a piece of Hornsberry and Halo. That's what it's called.
Yep.
His dad's a piece of shit.
Yep. And yet her parents are their angels.
Exactly. That's why I said it's going to be that nature versus nurture story.
And he has the cat, she has the dog.
He has a little Bane.
Which I just realized.
I just named that cat Bane.
Actually, no, the name is Pepper.
Whatever. Bane's better.
And Tucker. But of course, the angels gave her a dog. All dogs go to heaven. All dogs go to heaven.
Oh yeah, except for cats are cuter. Let's be real here.
But people say all cats go to hell.
Yeah, there's like all that old stuff about them being like, and then even like Constantine with the eyes. I love the old papers.
Yeah, I love this here. The old little advertisements. But especially when you look at stuff like at $1, that was expensive back then.
Oh yeah. And this is Hyde Street. This is a horror book.
Yeah, see, look, Rockefeller's a comic in this universe.
Okay, I didn't see that. Oh, I like it. You know what? Mark Millar could learn a thing or two.
Yep, yeah, wait a second. You are all right with this, but you did not like when it was done with Mark Millar?
Because it's in a different world. That's why. Mark Millar just made them a fucking TV show or whatever.
Okay, but as I was saying, yeah, Ivan Rice, again, great artwork and everything. And yet, even tease for this Devour, which is supposed to be a separate book altogether. But yeah, I love this. Guy refuses to give anything to this kid, and that the kid contacts the dog who barks around, distracts.
Oh, wait, no, you're going way too fast. Hold on a second. Go back up to the top. So this little kid is obviously a minion of the devil. Whatever's there. This guy is such a cock, though. Like, he's terrible. He's like mean to the kid and everything. And then go to the Devour stuff because I was literally laughing because they're making fun of fat chicks.
Yep, they are.
They're like, what did she say? We've got the latest greatest so you can be your true self before all that other stuff came along.
Extra you came along.
Oh my God. Like, I was dying laughing. I'm like, this is what it's funny, right? It's not offensive to maybe it's offensive to fat chicks. I don't know. But it's funny because it's poking fun at reality. Like this was really good.
Yeah, Jeff wrote the majority of stuff. The only thing he didn't write was the Rockefellers and Hornsby and Halo. That was Tomasi.
This was I'm very interested in this horror book because of it.
Wait, what is this, Reese? This is Ghost Machine.
This is Ghost Machine. It's just basically an anthology introducing the new stories that we're gonna see from it.
You look at Devour, The Soulless, Rockefellers, Hyde Street, Hornsby and Halo, First Ghost, Rook, Redcoat, and Geiger. Yeah,
this was actually making me extremely hopeful for at least the future of these comics, right? Yeah. Like I get sick of sometimes capes and cowls. I get sick of sometimes the same story all over again. But when you're legitimately making me laugh a couple times throughout, I'm in.
I have to wonder if Jeff Johns has been sitting on this for decades.
I initially thought that these were all pitches to DC that were taken away, like Geiger being
Radioactive Man, or not Radioactive Man.
Phosphorus Man. What is his name?
Dr. Phosphorus.
Yes, and like Redcoat being Constantine and stuff like that. But I don't think so. I think the
Whale Hunt. There was no Whale Hunt.
Oh no, he's talking about fat chicks.
Oh,
Hyde Street.
Yeah, okay, but yeah, again, no, this is just so interesting. Most of these feel like they're going to be ongoings, not limited series. Yeah, and even if they are, I don't mind a complete story. I was surprisingly interested, and it's funny because I see where did it go? Hooded. It's about farmers. No, thank you, but it is more than that. It's a farming world. Yeah.
but it's more
falling,
than that.
Apart. It's falling apart. It even says here, set in the 24th century. Rook is a man trapped on an artificial planet that has collapsed into chaos. Its amnia population, once controlled by authorities, is now regulated by outlaws. The wealthy escape, while the rest, like Rook, must scavenge an escape vessel. But he wonders, is this world worth fighting for?
Dun, dun, dun.
So it was a farming world, but now it's hell.
Yeah, basically.
But yeah, the fact we have Brian Hitch, Gary Frank, Jason Fabok, Francis Manipal, Ivan Rice.
Some really big names, and actually it was good. I was thoroughly entertained. Much more than but I can say the same thing about Geiger and Junkyard Joe. They were incredible.
And the Blizzard story.
Actually, you know what? I mentioned a lot of indies, a lot more than you do. Comics are good. You got to look at I'm not dissing DC, but what I'm saying is if you go to the indies and you are picky, you can find some great stories. I will still tell everyone to read Something Epic and The Call. And if you want horror, The Devil That Wears My Face, there are really good stories out there to be told. Oh my God, shut up, Hooded. You know what? My school had 4-H. That was for the fucking nerds.
Now I'll say this though. The fact that they have such different genres throughout all this is what I love most.
Yeah, because you're not going to like everything, and that's normal. But there's something out there for you, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed
If you want something that's close to the superhero stuff, go with the unnamed stuff, which is where they put most of their, they've gotten a lot of buildup with.
Real quick, because I got to go here in just a minute, but what do you think about the new Stellar Blade game?
Interested, although I do think you have a lot of people latching onto it just because, we can see your sexy behind it, everything, and others are.
How is her booty any different than Babs? Why are people upset about booty?
A lot of those who are upset are the ones who are like, there should be no sexy women in video games.
There absolutely should be sexy women in video games, but
I agree. But if you're,
it looks a little Soulsy to me though. I didn't watch the new gameplay one, but the original trailer did.
If you're gonna ask what I have coming up.
Oh yeah, what do you have going on at your channel this week, Robert?
Well, I'm coming up on 350.
Oh yes. What did you have planned out for 350? I forget. Oh yeah, Avengers.
Yep.
Mark Millar. Oh god.
Yep. And my phone's going off. Hold on. So we can wrap up.
Yeah. Are you still doing what? I'm gonna send everybody out an email. We're gonna do squads this weekend, which is gonna be super fun. Sexy women are always awesome, right? How can you argue?
Yep.
And we are going to wrap up. We will see you guys next time. Robert's really gotta go. All right, bye guys.